Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot here with a month-by-month look into 2024 for Sagittarians. So any Sagittarius placement, let's go ahead and get started. We'll look into just what each month is possibly going to bring. Please remember these are general, not personal, so only some things will resonate. All right. You have possibly, this may have to do something to do with Leo season or a Leo or like lion energy in general. Let's see what we have. I have not looked at these cards yet, by the way. You have singing, express your creativity here. Fast changes, the Empress. There's some fertility here, okay? Something could be off to a good start, a creative start. It's a new start. It's transformation with the Death card. So we have Scorpio energy there. Positive work outcomes. All right. Seeing things from many different perspectives. You could be returning back to something or a place that feels like home. All right. I'm seeing you needing to get things organized too. Expression, be organized in your speech. For fast changes, this could have to do with work. We have, this is great, a golden rabbit. Now, rabbits are symbolic of prosperity. This is a gold rabbit. This is like you could suddenly leave a job or get a new one very quickly, and it's like, you know, there we go. Like, you know, here we are. You wanted this maybe, but it just kind of came into your lap maybe kind of quickly after maybe a period where you were having to wait for a while for something. So this could lead to some independence for you. Work could change dramatically in a short time, and you're encouraged to be in the flow. This is with relationships or just, you know, finances, career, opportunities in general with this Empress card. This is Libra energy. Maybe you have Libra in your chart or you're interacting with a Libra, but this is about relationships. This is about balancing things out. This is about being in the flow of things. Things may move quickly come the new year. All right, you may even be seeing some of that start to happen now. All right, you could get some good news coming your way. Right, now with the Death card, it's like, that's an end of a cycle. Maybe it's a cycle that you've been struggling with or something, but there's that new dawn of day approaching where you get to have this fresh start. You know, this is, again, it's fast, and it may not have been easy though to get to this place. Okay, so it's like it might come fast, but it wasn't necessarily easy. Maybe the last 2 years or something. So positive work outcomes, yeah, consistent changes or efforts will bring rewards, and possibly you may have some sort of major purchase this year. Okay, Sagittarius, you have the Camel here. And this is about a long journey coming to an end, just like I was saying, that something may not have developed quickly, but now it's actually here. Okay, this is celebrating those lessons learned over that difficult period and receiving the well-earned rewards for your perseverance. All right, it maybe wasn't in the time that you wanted, but it wasn't as quick as you wanted, but now it's going to move quickly. All right, give yourself plenty of room to reflect, and realize that every relationship you have, Empress is a big card of relationships. So love, if you're looking for love in January, this could be a positive time for that, especially if you're putting behind you the past. This is about seeing your reflection through others, and they see it, they respond accordingly, sort of like that. It's that mirroring effect, as it says here, mirroring. So that it's important to be careful and mindful just of how we're revealing ourselves to the world, what people are seeing, what we're actually sharing, you know, because they could be kind of mirroring that back to you too. All right. Oops, I kind of messed up a little area here. Let's see. Let's go right ahead. And what do we have for February? This could be like all in all, things worked out or something. There could be something that you're just wanting to leave it alone, and you could actually find yourself in a position where you're in charge. Even chief, the word chief came up, where you're like the chief officer of something or something like that. Okay, excuse me while my need to fix happens here. All right. Oh man, one little bump and everything goes. Hey, maybe that's symbolic. Okay. You have Gaia here, completion. This is having the world at your fingertips, okay? This is about things, again, coming full circle, just like with that January. It's about an ending of a karmic cycle. Remember, we had death with transformation, and unlocking a new beginning that's going to lead to really exactly what you want. It's pursuing what you need and what you've maybe wanted all this time with hunting. It's you manifesting what it is that you've been looking for. Now, you could feel somewhat like at a crossroads where you need to make a decision. This could involve a relationship. But for work, it actually has to do with having the power to manifest what you want. Write them down, take inspired actions to make things happen. Make sure you're holding space here with this humpback whale. This is about being gentle with yourself, with others, and really creating a safe and nurturing space for healing. If you're at a crossroads with something, this is about addressing that confusion, that heartache. If it involves a relationship, it can sometimes mean feeling kind of stuck with something or really being kind of confused. It can sometimes be, manipulation, but I feel like that word's kind of overused in a negative way. But anyway, this is about, possibly having an important connection coming in, and maybe even through work, but not knowing if you should really invest. So you are being questioned, or this month you're going to be given the question of like, really, what are you going to put yourself into fully? Like, career-wise, decision-wise, love-wise. This is affairs of the heart. Could cause future problems, but just take it slow. Give it plenty of thought, and be very mindful of where your resources are going. And one of your resources is energy. So what is it that you want to put your energy into? Is it worth it? Again, there's going to be a need for more reflection here, though, as you go along. Yeah. So this is February. Staying balanced, getting grounded here with Mother Gaia too. But it's like you getting what you need, but this is where it comes to where it's like, okay, now you have this new opportunity. Now we want to make sure we're being very careful with it and how we go about things and that sort of thing. Kind of building that strong foundation right from the beginning. March, you could be looking extra attractive, or people may be finding you extra attractive. You could have a little jealous energy around you. There could be something changing in the environment, and there could be some sort of new beginning, or you're finding yourself in a beginner type situation. So yeah, new beginning, new surprises and understandings here. This is Cancerian energy with the red-winged black bird. Keep yourself guarded, your energy protected, okay? Because there could be some sensitive topics on the table here. Yeah, okay, let's see what else. Exploring wisdom. Oh, this is looking great. So, new surprises, understandings. This could be time to put your demands out on the table with something or someone, okay? Maybe a work situation. This is about getting serious about you want, asking for help. You could actually see a promotion. You could see yourself in a different setting as well. I'm seeing a little bit of recognition, though, starting to take place. Queen of Cups here. This is water energy. This is someone could be love. All right, so love looking pretty good in March if that's what you want. But relationships in general, okay, are looking pretty solid. The Queen of Cups is somebody who, feels all the emotions fully, but also is very grounded on their cement throne or whatever it is that's sitting kind of in the middle of the ocean. They're not rocked by what's going on around them, even though they might experience these deep emotions and be extremely nurturing and extremely intuitive. They stay grounded. So use your intuition, but stay grounded at the very same time. There could be some sort of magical adventure calling for you with octopus here. This could have to do with work. This is also about your confidence in the work that you do and not fearing the unknown, okay? So this is daring to explore what it is that brings you joy. What is that wish fulfillment for you? What is it that you really want? The star, another intuitive energy here. So you're being encouraged really in March. Really use that intuition. You have the wisdom. So make sure you're focusing on the present and in going forward, and maybe take some advice from, maybe it's a Queen of Cups like energy, a nurturer, or a counselor. Take advice from them maybe about how to let go of the past, or some other advice regarding your emotional status. So the star card, Aquarius energy. I'm getting this being a very inviting energy, but if you say start something new in January, February, I feel like, February, you're kind of figuring out details. Where are you going to put your resources with this new beginning you have, or what's going to go where? You're developing that actual plan. And in March, I feel like you're starting to feel it kind of, okay, here we are, and you're actually starting to get more into it, more and like an emotional level, almost like it's okay to be happy with this now, because this is leading to your wish fulfillment. And some of you might not want to get excited right away, but this is kind of like a heart-centered approach here. And you have wisdom twice. You had wisdom here, and now you have wisdom here, tree wisdom. This is about nature being able to heal you, integrating things in your home maybe, or your workspace of a nature, like of the elements of nature. Maybe you want to have a plant, or maybe you like to have, candles at your home at night, or maybe you want to have, you have fish or something, or dogs or whatever, or even like a bowl of lemons, or some people have all their different things, so that kind of bring them in touch with the outdoors, with the elements. And so if you can't get outside, it's like bring the outside in. All right, so this could be the trees reminding you of the need to stay rooted even in winds of change. All right, so how can you keep yourself grounded? Use trees as an example of how to behave when the seasons change. All right, so getting back in touch with your true self here, your true calling too, here with the star card. There's healing here involved with the star card. There's also kind of the moderation here aspect of it, and balancing your emotions really too, and just really your environment in general. Next you have, for April, you could actually, someone could be, the word suitor came up, so it's like someone could be approaching you regarding work, regarding your loving relationship. Something with your reputation here could be going on too. I don't know if it's positive or what, but we're going to look into it if it comes up again. And there's like maybe a crossroads here, and something being kind of diagonal. So we'll see what that means. Like it's maybe something you take a direction you didn't really plan on, but let's see what happens. Nesting, promise, and hope here. Okay, you've got 3 eggs here, right? So you've got 3 opportunities possibly coming in. Timing. So this is going to have a lot to do with, oh, look at this. I love it. And the cards do this. Timing and timing with this passing ships. And then you have twists and turns, which also is kind of like, things being in divine timing and having to roll with those twists and turns. So like I said, diagonal. Things might not go exactly how you thought. It might leave you at sort of a crossroads. All right. It could be, a little confusing. 1122 could mean something to you. Or, maybe you start seeing that number on the clock, or even 1111. But we have everything in divine timing right now. Okay. So you might have to make a somewhat slight course correction here. Okay, so this is about, it's like something with the situation isn't 100% aligned. Okay, there's twists and turns. There's knowing that your carefully laid out plans could be kind of, again, like sidetracked, or forcing you to kind of move slightly in a different direction, or altogether a different direction. You may feel a little stuck in April, just a little bit, when you're making that decision. But it's nothing that can't be corrected. You can see all the sparkle here. You're called on, use that intuition, use the gut feelings there. Make sure you're getting a lot of rest to cope with any sort of events that could be happening at this time, or interruptions. Yep, getting clear on your plan. This is someone coming back to the drawing board here. Okay, they're coming up with another plan. They're collaborating. So you might need to go back to the drawing board on something slightly, or it could be big, I'm not sure. But you need to, part of this could be happening, the universe sometimes will throw a wrench in our plans, or whatever, to get us, or like even a full-blown tower, to get us to come back stronger with our plan, okay? So this 3 of Pentacles has to do with, the teamwork, the collaboration, the revising plans if needed, okay? And it could have to do with your money, with opportunities that are coming in. Even your health, your Pentacles is all about your actual 3D resources. So just know that so much more is possible here with this Otter. This is about a limitless energy. It's limitless. It's tied to your heart chakra. It's tied to something very near and dear to you. Okay, so this is, letting yourself get what you truly desire by not limiting yourself and not being so rigid that you have to hold on tightly to something, and make sure that you're remaining hopeful and open to the opportunities. Now, as far as love opportunities or relationships in general, this is a Knight of Cups. This is possibly a water sign coming towards you. It could also just be a very romantic kind of energy. This is someone who, isn't afraid to show feelings. They are the youth in the deck, though. The Knights, they're younger. They're not the children like the Pages. They're not little like young, but they're, sort of like, it'd be like, maybe adolescence to 20s or something. Okay, somebody under 30, basically. There could be some, some romance in the air come April, maybe a little flirting back and forth. Right? Let's see if that's, even your focus. But you could notice that it happens then, right? Spring fever or whatever. All right, next for May, this could be, I was getting something about Lipton. That could be a name. There could be something to do with talk, speech, expression. It could be something to do with cardinals. I did have the bird cardinal come in. That's you being reminded that everything you do is of importance, all right? And that you have value, and make sure you're not underselling yourself, okay? I just heard what's behind the curtain, too. There's something about your privacy, maybe boundaries, and also there may be something like a veil, like something's not being shown fully. I could see the moon card in here. We never know. And then there's something about all that glimmers. Don't be fooled by anybody's like lip service or anything. So let's see what we have. Grackle, free your emotions and your anxieties. Oh, I had the word sheen come up. And this grackle has sheen on it. So it's sort of like making sure you're not getting distracted by the wrong things. This, especially when you're in a group, there's something here about how you perform in a group setting. All right, socially, how are things going? So there could be an aspect of your social relationships right now taking center stage here in May, potentially. Oh, and there's the moon card. Did I not say we could have the moon? Oh my goodness. And there's the actual moon card. So like I said, yeah, and discerning. Yeah, this is all about you and how you're observing things. Like I said, there may be something you feel is behind a veil or not quite seen. Guard your privacy. So for work-wise, this is about unknown factors kind of driving decisions or the situation and this could be that you just feel you may not be able to control a certain situation, right? And just know that with the moon, the 28-day lunar cycle there, things will change. It's a cycle. So, we don't want to get discouraged. This is about, we'll move on from that for a second. There could be challenges here in May. All right. So make sure you're taking time out from your problems and conflicts. Make sure you're, avoiding making things worse. So you're going to have to use a lot of discernment. You're going to have to be like this eagle, this royal majesty here, and soaring above any sort of drama or anything that doesn't feel quite right. Make sure you're able to come at things with a perspective of, clear discernment, being able to see things for what they are, see people for what they are. People are really good at showing you how they are and what they're about. Sometimes we ignore it though, all right? But be the observer, okay? This is assessing the energy from an intuitive viewpoint, and that's why you have the moon showing up twice. Use your intuition. Some things may not quite be out in the open yet, and it's like that, or maybe you're wanting to keep things kind of hush-hush or somewhat masked or disguised almost at this time. Again, maybe you want to have like some privacy on something, or you could be feeling highly, highly intuitive at this very time. I don't know what sort of moon event is happening in May, but there could be something. You could find that particular new moon, full moon, very potent for you. And we have Gemini energy too. So Gemini season starts at the end of May. So this is the Lover's card. This is about your cosmic destination with the Firefly too. This is your soul star chakra. It's above your crown chakra. And this is about, making a hard decision, but one that's in alignment. You're always going to go with what feels right. If you're not quite sure, two things look kind of great or not as great, go for the one that actually just feels more right. How do you feel less anxiety in your body? Now you do you. Obviously, these are general readings. Please read the disclaimer. Under the video, there's a little more, ... Click on that. You'll see the disclaimer. You also see the decks I use. But you have free will, final say. Your intuition knows best. But I'm telling you that I'm seeing something here where you're kind of like sifting through things and making sure that, you know, you're getting that, you're getting clear on the bigger picture here, and you're more careful, it seems, with your interactions with others. And it's recommended that you are at this time. Maybe you don't want to reveal everything. You know, you don't have to reveal everything. But yeah, things being in alignment is very clear. This is about expanding your thinking and your perception, right? So dreaming beyond even what you think is realistic, okay? Let your soul guide you. A higher path is waiting to unfold here. And again, it's like soaring above whatever May is bringing. For some of you, it's not going to be a difficult month. You know, for some of you, though, it could be. And some of it is because there could be some sort of secrecy around you, or your gut might be telling you something that you don't yet have proof of, but you feel it. Go with those feelings. Okay, explore them. Now for June, I was getting something about, at this point, you might actually need a vacation by now. I was also getting something about iguanas. I was getting something about, let's see, indigo blossoms. So your third eye could be becoming more activated here. Something in your life could, in fact, be sort of blossoming at this time. It could also be that there's also some sort of potential drama. So with iguana coming in intuitively for me, this is reminding me of, you know, this is letting me know I need to remind you of a simplification. So break things down, simplify your life. Don't be afraid to reach for new goals, even if they seem out of reach, much like it said in May. Okay, so eliminate what no longer is beneficial for you. Again, the drama. So theater and theatrics came up for May and June. So you may have to be, again, very discerning and very choosy about where your energy goes and who you trust and things. You have the Magician here. Okay, beautiful card. This Magician, they have all the resources they need, okay? There's stuff here about cycles, okay? This is Duck energy is seeking emotional comfort and protection. Some of you, your mom has crossed over. She's sending you love. I know that seems really kind of generic, but that came through right then. And you may actually find this in form of feathers. There's something really big here about feathers. I don't know if you're connecting with crossed over loved ones through birds, or finding significance in feathers. But there's a lot of emotional healing by the water too. Maybe this person who passed was a water sign. All right, maybe they loved cats too. Who knows? But you would know. So the Magician, yeah, have all the resources they need. The Magician's really good too at knowing, how to get what they want, but how to set things up too. How to use their resources effectively. So it's kind of like by June, you've gotten through that, you know where to go, you know you see it clearly now. Like I can see clearly now, right? So, but there's your card right here, Sagittarius, Temperance. So this, relationship-wise, this could be, you could actually really be attracting a good situation here for yourself in relationships. This could be a loving situation. You might feel very content. You might also be moving into a new space, and you're feeling really happy there. There's an element of healing here. There's also a reminder about moderation and balance, okay, and making sure that you're not overdoing it. And patience, and make sure you're looking for the rainbows even in the rain, okay, in the rain. So it might be raining, but the sun always eventually comes out, and it's looking, metaphorically, it's like look for the positivity in life, right? Look for those rainbows. Magic Wand. I find this incredible. Like I said, when the cards do this, you have Magic Wand with the Magician. It's like you are being reminded that you are a magical force here, and you are so capable of manifesting. If you're going to try to manifest something this year, Saggy, June is like key for you. This is like a big time for manifestation. Again, I don't know astrologically what's going on in June, but you might want to try to play into that energy too. Again, remember to simplify, okay? Sometimes we get overcomplicated in trying to, manifest. Simplify it, okay? Be as clear and concise as you can, too, when you're asking and trying to get what you want. Make sure you're grounded. Stay passionate, okay? Communicate clearly. So this is about you having the power to turn ordinary into extraordinary. This is This is about, you know, your perseverance having paid off. It's like, it's almost like it's not magic. It's the fact that you've worked so hard, and that, you know, there are wonderful changes ahead that are going to, you know, career-wise even, look, you know, or any particular aspect of your life, actually, not just career, lead to this freedom. All right. There is this freedom that comes with it. You may find yourself having to save face for a little bit, or kind of just kind of nod and smile sometimes in order to get to where you want to be, right? I'm not saying I don't like that whole fake it till you make it stuff or any of that. I'm saying like you still being the real you or whatever. It's just, you know, going about it in a way where you're mindful of like how you're coming across. And so again, you know, being discerning. You could find yourself having more flexibility with your schedule by June. You could find yourself being self-employed. You could also, you know, again, vacation came up. This would be a good time possibly to go on a vacation or to take a vacation. I also have the date of June 25th coming in. Okay. And then I had Cobra. So Cobra is actually about not being impulsive, but when an opportunity does come, knowing when to strike, so to speak, knowing when to capture it. And also not, I've been telling this to every sign, do not reveal your plans before they're actually executed. Okay. So make sure that you're not telling people, you know, about your new channel that's about to come out, or your idea that's about to blossom. Tell them once it's done. And one reason I feel that that's so important is because we do not want other people's energy or input messing with our projects when they're still in the making. They're more vulnerable then, just like a baby in utero is much more vulnerable, the development, or when they're in their very young years, they're much more impressionable, right? It's in infant stages. They don't have a whole lot of immunity yet, right? But as you nurture something, your baby, your project, whatever it is, then it's more clear, you know, that baby's had time to bond with you as a parent, or, you know, your idea has become so much a part of you that even if somebody tries to send you, you know, ill wishes or whatever, they can't, because that is such a strong piece of you now. So I hope that's clear. I hope that makes sense for people. But just you be protective of what's yours, your intellectual property, and all else, and just, you know, making sure that you're still the driving force behind some things, and that other people aren't getting their yuckiness all over it. Not that it's yucky, but it's like, you know, I don't. Anyway, so Lioness here with attraction. As I said, this could be a very sexual time even, because we had like sacral chakra right here, fertile time with the manifestation. So like as far as love, this could be, you know, kind of like a very liberating relationship, like one where you can really be yourself. Okay. This is embracing your divine magnetism, male, female. It says feminine here, but it could be any energy. We have both within us, but a lioness is feminine energy. So embracing your divine feminine magnetism. When the feminine magnetism, that has to do with creation. Okay, so again, that's a third card in this pile that has to do with your manifestation abilities. So the more open you are to receiving, the more effortlessly your heart's desires are going to be able to come to you, right? When you're manifesting, you have to also be in a state of willingness and openness and readiness, right? Okay, let's see, what else do we have? We have for July some sort of big event, some sort of center stage possibly. Could be a little bit of conflict, and then also about you finding your priorities. Guardian and vision strong. Guardianship, a hawk. Okay, you could get a message here. Yeah, okay. Yep, Two of Wands, the Transcendence, the Lovers, and opportunities, and nature seeker. So something else here again about simplicity. Hawks are messengers. They're also protectors. They can help, you know, help you see things beyond, you know, what you can normally see with just your naked eye. Career-wise, you are getting some opportunities, okay? You're leveling up here, moving up. You're getting a promotion of some kind, possibly climb the ladder of success, or maybe you're getting your You could be getting like reviewed right now at work, or you could get a bonus at this time, but there's something here, more career opportunities here, okay? And this, so be prepared, dress for the position you want, right? Not the one you have, but for the one that you want. Act as though you already have it, okay? Two of Wands here, love-wise. This could be, you know, you have the Lovers, Gemini energy here. So this is about, again, your alignment here in general, not just love or romance, but how do things fit? Does something really fit? If something does not fit, this is the time when I think you're getting rid of that person, place, thing, you know. So you could also feel that just something in a relationship isn't quite it. It's just not, the pieces aren't quite fitting. Now, we can't make pieces fit, right? So this is like seeing things for what they are and then acting accordingly. All right. So the Two of Wands in love too. Someone could be unwilling maybe to go outside of their comfort zone. Maybe still trying to decide. Maybe if someone's trying to decide between two people, or if they want to be more into their habits, hobbies, work, and friendships, and less into romantic love. That could happen there too. Bear, transcendence. Okay, so this has to do with like your divine will here. You're equipped to overcome obstacles. Don't hold back. Okay, this is about you having the strength and support to resolve any situation, and one way to do that is to simplify. Your soul is longing for peace. It's longing for this, you know, you're seeking lessons in nature, connection to self. Okay, this is about not overcomplicating situations. If something does not feel right, go with that. You know, there's something there. Explore that. And you'll find clarity by spending time in nature. It'll help refocus your energy, and you'll get much clearer on your own vision. And for August, you could be some sort of meeting, chance encounter, meeting up with somebody, an important meeting. I also had Washington come in, just Washington. It could be a name. It could be, you know, Washington, D.C. It could be Washington, the state. It could be the name of a street. It could be anything, but it's Washington. Okay? And then we have something about possibly an important... okay, there's going to be a lot of like working hard to build, I feel like, okay? And then there could be something about a statue or a monument, something being of significance. Seagull, adjust behavior and communication, be in the flow. You have the Nine of Wands here. Now, this could be like feeling kind of really like worn out. Maybe you need to take that vacation if you didn't. Retreat, yep, there it is. Take that vacation if you didn't. Retreat. This is going to help increase your vitality, your sense of optimism. It's going to get you seeing things clearer. All right. So if things just aren't working and they're feeling all grim and dull and gray, whatever, you know, maybe there's something that you need to tweak in your own look or something, or in your environment. So, you know, love-wise, things could be, you could be finding comfort in a new relationship, but you could also be feeling stressed out by relationships in general, or feeling like someone's putting you on the defensive, or wondering, is this worth the work? Because you could be in a situation where you've been waiting, or you're having another person wait, where it's just things aren't exactly maybe moving forward by the, you know, where you wanted them to be by August. But, you know, maybe it's like facing those feelings at this time. Badger spirit here, solar plexus. This is reconnect with nature. All right, what you're truly feeling deep inside. What is it you're truly feeling? Feelings open the doors to healing. Okay, so, and with fish here, that's another, you know, creature of healing, the water healing. Work-wise, you're being in the flow, right? Be in the flow, reinvent yourself, realize that there is a transformation coming through, and you have a new lease on life, but you need to make sure that you're taking the time you need and experiencing joy in everyday things, okay? Be around people and situations and places that actually give you an energy boost, not that just drain you. This will be important, okay, this month of August. Make sure you're tending to your own needs. Tap into your inner power, go deeper, create purposeful life, you know, purposeful content, purposeful art, whatever it is you're into. The universe is sending you help, though, all right, in whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Okay, Sagittarius, and Leo energy here too. So this is Leo season, July into August. So with that sun card, but yeah, again, it's like you're getting another opportunity here to really shine. Okay, but in order to do that, we have to get ourselves out of dark situations sometimes. at least somewhat. You can shine in the dark, absolutely. We're all glowworms, I feel, but you know, or stars, you know, but sometimes we just make it a little easier on ourselves if we're more mindful of, you know, the company we keep, the environment we're in, and that sort of thing, and what contributive factors are maybe holding us back. So addressing those. This could be again a time for self-care and solitude. It's a good time to redirect your life so it's more heart-centered, and that it gives you energy and joy and uplifting. So healing starts when you align your body, mind, and soul. All right. September. Hey, if you're liking this video, please show support by giving me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't. Give the video a like, share, comment. I'd appreciate it. Now in September, Sagittarius, because I meditate before all these readings. I don't think I said that at the beginning, but I do. I meditate, and I meditate, not medicate. Okay, and I get intuitive messages, psychic messages, visions, if you will, and so that's how I get some sort of, I already have information about the cards. That's why I don't have to look at them. We look at them together. I get more intuitive information, but I already go through and kind of feel the energy of each pile. So you might be letting go of something. There could be a lease up on something. You may have said just time's up on something, okay? There's something about adapting, connecting. It could feel a little chaotic in September, or actually it could also be very happy. It is something involving children, possibly. Children do go back to school in the fall, so maybe you're going back to school, or your kids are, or just something, your grandkids, whatever. But it can be a happy time. It's a new beginning, right? It's a new beginning for school and for learning. So woodpecker, new rhythm. There it is, new rhythm developing. This is marching to the beat of your own drum, so to speak, and you set the rhythm, you set the pace in your life. This is also about, again, discernment. All right, being very discernment, getting your head clear mentally. All right, there's a lot of heightened cognition here going on in September. You could be you could be learning new things. Make sure, yeah, okay. So again, new cycle here. Yeah, because I think you've let go of something. It's like you've decided the lease is up on something. This is a more playful energy here. Here with Stag, you have to remember you're the true source, okay? So if you're feeling trapped mentally, or somebody else is making you feel stuck, such as in a relationship, if you're dealing with someone controlling, or you feel like you're obligated to stay in something, you're not. That's all mental. Okay. Again, I'm not a therapist. I'm just, I'm a tarot reader, and I have opinions like anybody else, and I get, feelings here that I express on this channel. So you know your situation best, but this person isn't really trapped. They could reach right down, or they could wiggle their foot out. These chains are not locked. They're not, tightly wound. They're loose. See how loose? They could step out of that. It's just, realizing you have the tools to do so. New rhythm, trusting that new rhythm, trusting the newness that's coming into your life. Let go of a belief of scarcity. You're not stuck. All right, you can make it work. Career-wise, we have, in all this whole thing, we have the initials R or T or A or O could be important. All right, because it's spelling tarot, but I'm looking at it actually, the initials T and R especially could be important for you, even A. All right, so wait a minute. That's art. Maybe art, something to do with art. Sexuality here, you have for love. So if you're feeling trapped, this could be that. Maybe some of you are wanting to make it work. You want to start a new cycle, or you want to get more control over certain aspects of your life and relationships that you feel you've kind of maybe lost control of, or whatever. Maybe step more into a more playful energy here. This is about you and your inner child being reminded that it's okay to have fun. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't feel guilty. Be playful. Be feisty when life gets too serious. And you are existing relationships could find a new passion. All right, you could have a heightened attraction at this time. There's opportunities for marriage, for family, for exploring the magic here within. And as far as, okay, there could be, some of you may have to repair your car. You may actually get your car towed. All right, I'm seeing that for some of you. I know it's probably like one person that's watching, but you could have that. So if there's stuff going on with your vehicle, whatever you drive, if it's a motorcycle or whatever boat, I don't know. You may actually just, if there are any lights coming on or whatever of the summer, make sure you're getting it checked, or summer depending on where you live, I should say. So this is about you having the tools you need to succeed, because you're actually more attractive at this time too. But you've got to put in the effort. You have to, you excel in working with your hands, maybe, or because I'm forgetting art again. So creative expression. It could also be, you're addressing a problem head on, fixing it once and for all. This wheel is always in motion. When we have it up here in the upright like this is like positive direction, right? This is something about that, maybe something that's kind of meant to be. All right, you're meant to see something here in September. You're meant to see it. It's pay attention in deep details, okay? You could actually get some sort of big message or a big clarity from the universe, all right? Now for October, I had stick it out, basically. Let your light shine, good times. Let the good times find you. So, and then, let's see what else. So we have blessings from the earth. So it does look pretty positive with Turkey. Good luck. What do you know? 5 of Pentacles. Now that could be, kind of feeling abandoned at some point though. Cat, withdrawing, reflecting, Queen of Wands, fault lines, repair. All right. So you could be repairing something from the past, not necessarily getting back together or going back to a situation, but more in making it right within yourself, okay? Like coming to terms with it. So yes, turkeys bring blessings. Some of you may have a brother who has crossed over. They want you to know they're okay. All right, occasionally I will get these. There's forgiveness there too, okay? Sometimes I will get very clear messages that come in right at the right time. So that's something there. All right. So Turkey, yes. Good luck. All right. Luck of the Irish, even I just heard. Someone might be Irish. Luck of the Irish. Good luck. So your fortune's improving as far as work, even though you may have come from a period where you were feeling sort of out in the cold. Okay. So when things in your life are, built out of fear or ill intention or based on the past, feelings where, you had money woes, or you were losing faith, or you felt abandoned, or that you were hindered in some way, they can't withstand when life, when that Wheel of Fortune goes to change, it's going to happen. It's, again, there's that repair work with possibly having to repair something. You could have to repair some electrical issue. You could have to repair something. But anyway, so when things in your life are not built from fear or intentions, they can't withstand. They can't withstand when life shakes things up. What? Okay, so this is about looking within yourself and in relationships to see any cracks that need to be built or need to be mended. Or you might need to completely build a whole new foundation or get a whole new car or something. I'm not trying to scare you, but some of you already know that you might need a new car next year. So September, October might be the time for that. So basically, you might need to withdraw in order to get clear on something, in order to know how to best use your blessings. So letting go of the need to control certain situations, giving yourself that time to reflect, to rest. Friendships in your life could come to an end. Others could become even stronger, though. This is retreating to your sacred space. Allow the universe to help you as you come to a solution in whatever this is, all right, during your time of reflection. And remember, it doesn't always have to be hard, all right? Especially, when it comes to love, all right? So there's some of you maybe letting things, again, it might be about a relationship, not just romance, but something might come to an end because you've decided that it's just time and that some things can't be fixed sometimes. All right. So that is for some of you, there could be some sort of, crack beyond repair. Others could be mended, but it's your choice. Intuitively, you're going to realize this. You're going to know this. You're going to, I feel like by this time, by October, this Queen of Wands energy, that's you, Sag, Leo, Aries. You're so, I feel like your passion's clear. You've had the drive. There's been some expansion through leadership and a lot of transformation. By now, I feel as though you're trusting yourself more, you're trusting the universe more even, and you've taken action on something. That wand in her hand, she's taken action, and she knows fully what he or she or they or them, they know what inspires them, right? And it's like a very, again, the Leo, the Lion, this started in January. All right, whatever was going on here. So I feel as though if you started something new at the beginning of the year, a new job, for example, or relationship, you have a much better grasp on it and what it's all about, and if you're going to stay, or things that need to be changed, that sort of thing. Okay, because you have luck on your side here with your expansion here too. So there's October. November, there's also something about you being able to see clearly even through things that are unclear. So it's like being able to see in the dark all of a sudden. You may have like a new gift that comes to you intuitively. Or you're getting a pair of like night vision goggles or something. But anyway, so for November, I had something about, for some of you, there could be a baby, a Thanksgiving baby. Now, this could be a little bundle of furry joy, like a puppy, or it could be a human baby. It could be getting news on a great project, something is born. No, around this time, there's something birthed around Thanksgiving. There's something about observing, needing to observe at this time. There's something about your time and dedication too that's important. And then I had something about a watchman. There's something you're watching, so observation, okay? All right, some of you may have just found your old Walkman too. Some of you, most of you here should know what that means. I know I have an audience that's like around my age at least. So, all right, Swan, magical realms are opening. Good. Could be love, influence, Queen. There's a Queen of Wands again for you. Wow. Yeah, you're focused. You've got, oh, wow. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, interesting. So I had for this year that some of you, overall, I had there. This is an impactful year. You're going to look back and be like, yeah, 2024 was a big year for me. Okay. I also have that you're gearing up throughout the year for something. And I also had you may acquire property, some sort of investment. It could be a change of location, but because you're sticking it out somehow. You're stuck it out this whole time. Okay. So. And that's something the Queen of Wands does. They have extreme confidence. They're entrepreneurial. They go for it. There's no stopping a Queen of Wands once they make up their mind. So this is leadership energy here. So in love, in relationships, all right, this could be something about maybe now you're focusing on one relationship intensely, or you're involved with another fire sign like yourself, Leo or Aries, you're Sag. And then this could be a very much like in the love department now, or relationships in general. Maybe you're being a little more outgoing. Again, people are finding you attractive. This is a very, like big, lively energy. You could meet someone of that, like that. But this is about, keeping your eyes on your target. You've got this gift here. Okay, so keep your eyes on your target. Don't let anything distract you. You've got to set some boundaries, okay? We've got fences and flowers here. So this is creating a protective environment that serves as a respectful place, that's filled with this positive energy, this things that inspire you. It's like if it doesn't inspire you, if it doesn't help you grow, it has to go, right? There's no room for it really anymore. This Ace of Wands, that's that here you go, like from the universe, here's your opportunity, act on it. You're taking action here towards what it is that you want. And it could be acquiring some sort of property. It could be some sort of, you want to make sure too, you're pay careful attention to, if you are purchasing something, the details. Make sure that your information is secure and private. Make sure that you're very detailed, like you're very paying attention to all those details before you sign up for anything. And also that you're making sure that the deal is fair. Okay. Influence, yep, use your influence, use your voice here. So Komodo dragons could be important for you too. Connecting with Earth too. The more you connect with Earth, the more you're connected with that number 4 energy. And that's actually about your foundations, your home. Maybe you have life path number 4. Maybe some of you are teachers too, or you will be teaching. I'm picking up on that now. But yeah, you have this influence. So this, some of you are teachers, okay? Or you teach in some way, all right? Or you're some sort of like light for others, you know, a healer maybe, a therapist, something. But this is about you, again, being kind of in the spotlight. Queen of Wands, again, is like I said, a lively, outgoing sort of energy. So in November, around that time, again, this could be a birth announcement, I'm just saying. Or it's an announcement of something that you've been working on. You may find yourself center stage though, all right? It's a very fiery time, all right? You might find, and actually it's the start of Sagittarius season, you know, when it comes to November 22nd, okay? So that's the start of Sagittarius season. So, yeah, something about when that season opens up for you, there's like, you're more in the spotlight, your opinion is valued, your voice matters, and it's like, you know this right now, okay? Your voice and your opinions are very important. You're a leader here. And again, it's like your perseverance and your attention, your focus this whole time is helping you in all areas of your life. December, something about your diet, you might be cutting something out or realizing you need more of something in your life. It doesn't have to be related to food. It could be like, I need to cut out the drama and I need more joy, you know, something like that even. That's a very simple example, but this is about, again, a steady climb, walking steady. You could be adding walking. This is about slow winning the race, persistence, all this time, you know, perseverance. And there's something here about, again, like sort of cutting out what does not serve you. This is a pheasant here, time of fertility and creativity still. So, you know, again, most of December is Sagittarius season. That's your time to shine. Got some gifts here. We have, Two of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. So this is looking good for finances in next, oh, wow. And then you have luck. You have luck gifts. Flying free again. So I said cutting out what needs to go. You have detached. So this is no longer being attached to something that does not serve you, okay? Because you've made that decision here. You know, it might have been hard to balance things out, things that just aren't fitting with you, okay? Or things that just aren't jiving with you, right? And so you've had to kind of keep it in balance now, and now you're realizing, no, I don't want to be doing this like little dance anymore. I've got to cut some things out here. So this, with the Page of Pentacles coming in, you could get a message that it does affect your finances, or, you know, you're like, I'm not going to have time for such and such anymore. I'm going to be devoting my time to this. Luck, a sudden change of luck is likely. Networking is good in December, okay? And then career-wise, it's like uncovering new talents. You could realize you have a new gift. You could even realize you have a new spiritual gift that you've been maybe working on this year, or even since it developed in, October. There could be a better position though as you come back up upon another new year, and you could get more money with some sort of deal as well. So again, make sure you're getting a fair deal on whatever it is you're doing here in the fall of next year. Crown chakra wolf, all right? This is about you being a divine being, okay? You're way more majestic than you realize. You're way more fertile. You're way more creative. And when I say fertile, I don't just mean babies. You're able to create. You're like the Empress Libra energy there, you know. This is embracing your true greatness, and this is about you being that leadership, that leader, okay? So freedom's yours for the taking. So surrender to the process, let go of expectations here with this fly free card, okay? And there's a carefree possibility, but you have to release people and things and places and thoughts even that are not serving you. If they're not helping, they might be hindering. So check all that out, you know, sort of like a reevaluation of the whole year, you know. And yeah, so that is what I have for you. I'll get you a couple of angel number cards. Again, please remember to like, share, subscribe. It's easy for you, but it makes a difference for my channel in a positive way. So please check that out for me. All right. And then numbers that could recur throughout the year. I was getting 33. Then we had 11 and 22. So who knows? 77, a sign of inner wisdom. 1313, a sign of courage. And 444, you are guided and protected. So angels watch over you with love and encouragement. Follow your heart, go for what you want, and connect with your spirituality and intuition. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Have a wonderful 2024.